trust, depend on, rely on, count on, believe in. These words all mean to believe that somebody or something will do what you hope or expect of them, or that what they tell you is correct or true. Trust, to believe that somebody is good, honest, sincere, etc., and that they will do what you expect of them or do the right thing. To believe that something is true or correct. For example, you can trust me not to tell anyone. Don't trust what you read in the newspapers. Depend on, often used with can, cannot, could not. To trust somebody or something to do what you expect or want. To do the right thing, or to be true or correct. For example, he was the sort of person you could depend on. Can you depend on her version of what happened? Rely on, rely upon somebody, rely upon something. Used especially with can, cannot, could not, and should not. To trust somebody or something to do what you expect or want, or to be honest, correct, or good enough. For example, can I rely on you to keep this secret? You can't rely on any figures you get from them. Trust, depend, or rely on, upon somebody or something. You can trust a person but not a thing or system. You can trust somebody's judgment or advice but not their support. You can depend on somebody's advice or support but not their judgment. Rely on, rely upon somebody or something is used especially with you can, you could, or you should, to give advice or a promise. For example, you cannot say I don't really rely on his judgment, but you can say you can't really rely on his judgment. Count on somebody or something, often used with can, cannot, could not. To be sure that somebody will do what you need them to do, or that something will happen as you want it to happen. For example, I am counting on you to help me. We can't count on the good weather lasting. Believe in somebody, to feel that you can trust somebody and or that they will be successful. For example, they need a leader they can believe in, patterns and collocations. To trust somebody or something to do something. To depend on somebody or something to do something. To rely on somebody or something to do something. To count on somebody or something to do something. To trust somebody, to trust in somebody or something. To believe in somebody or in something. To trust somebody or something. To believe in somebody or something. To trust somebody's advice. To depend on somebody's advice. To trust on somebody's advice. to depend on somebody's advice, to rely on somebody's advice, to trust somebody's judgment, to rely on somebody's judgment, can trust somebody or something, cannot trust somebody or something, could trust somebody or something, could not trust somebody or something, can depend on somebody or something, cannot depend on somebody or something, could depend on somebody or something, could not depend on somebody or something, can rely on somebody or something, cannot rely on somebody or something, could rely on somebody or something, could not rely on somebody or something, can believe in somebody or something, cannot believe in somebody or something, could believe in somebody or something, could not believe in somebody or something, to completely trust, to completely depend on, to completely rely on, to completely count on, to completely believe in, to fully trust in somebody or something, to fully depend on somebody or something, to fully rely on somebody or something, to fully count on somebody or something, to fully believe in somebody or something, to completely trust in somebody or something, to completely depend on somebody or something, to completely rely on somebody or something, to completely believe in somebody or something, to not entirely trust somebody or something, to not entirely depend on somebody or something, to not entirely rely on somebody or something, to not entirely believe in somebody or something, to not quite trust somebody or something, to not quite depend on somebody or something, to not quietly rely on somebody or something, to not believe in somebody or something, to not to not to not quite believe in somebody or something,